Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Ankur, and in today's video we are diving into the something every full stack developer need to master: data mutations in NextJs 15 using the app router. We have already seen how to fetch data from the database using Prisma SQLite in the previous video. But CRUD operation doesn't stop here. Today we are going to explore the other crucial parts: create, update, and delete operation, and how NextJs 15 make all this simpler and cleaner using server action. So we will also compare the traditional way of handling mutations in React to the parts new feature introduced in the app router. So make sure to watch till the end and don't forget to check out the previous video if you haven't already, because this one built right on top of that foundation. Let's get it started. So here, let's understand what is the data mutation in Next.js. So in any full stack application, we often perform a set of common database operation known as CRUD: creating, read, update, and delete. We have already covered the read operation in the previous video. Now it's time to explore the other three. So before diving into the data mutation, make sure to check out the previous lesson on data fetching using the database using SQLite and Prisma. In the, this setup is essential for following along with the mutation operations. So why app router changes the game? So Next.js 15 app router brings a new way of handling data mutation, built-in support for server action, cleaner centralized mutation logics, seamless integration with server components, no need for external library or client-side API for simple mutation. They simplify code and improve developer experience. So, in today's video, we have built a React form using the traditional approach of React of handling the data mutations in React. So, let's move on to the Visual Studio Code. So here you can see that we have already built all the things in the previous tutorial. So now for handling the data mutation in a traditional way of approach, we're going to create a new form in the app router. So here we can click on app and then can create a new folder with the name React form. And inside that we can create a new file with the name page.tsx over here. And inside that we can create a new function with the name create product. So let's create function export default function create product So what basically this function do? This function basically add the data this function basically give you a React form in which you are adding some data to the database which we are handling through Prisma in this particular application. So for this, in this we are handling number of things. So let's copy paste function we have already built so that we can save our time. So let's copy all the things which are needed in this particular React product. So here you can see that we have already built some function for that. We have already created the import function, and in this we are handling number of status related to the type of field which we have, and in this we are handle the router. We handle the submit, in which after submitting all the data will be go to the API which we are need to build just now. We are build that. In this now we are making course start to the React from underscore API. We are going to create a new folder API. In that we are creating a file name route.ts over there, and after that, after pushing the data to the API call, it keeps the data in the database. After that, we redirected that particular route to the product.db where the updated field which we have added in this particular form will be displayed there. Now on the front end side, you can see that we have a form over there which have number of fields like title, price, description, and loading. So before adding the data, first of all, let's build our API in the React form folder itself. Otherwise, our data will not going to save in the database. So let's create a new folder inside the React form for the name API. And after that, we are going to create a new file with the name route.ts over here. And let me write this particular code for the route for file. Now let's start writing the function for the post method which we are calling in the page.tsx inside the React form. After submitting, actually we are making an API call to React from an API, and this will have a method of post. So let's create a post method over here into the route.tl under the API folder. So let's create export, which is a async function, and it has method name of post, and actually it is of type accepting request, which is of type request. Okay, into this we can create this. Now we can also import add product from the Prisma DB. So import, we can write add dash product from the Prisma DB. After that, we can enter the function we have. We can create a variable called body. Inside that, we can use await because we are using our function as JSON, so we need to use await. After that, we can use request.json in the JSON format data we have. Then we can destructure our body content like title, which we are turning from the front end form, like title, price and description. Title, price and description. So we destructure that data from the body part, from the body variable. After that, we are creating a new variable called product. Inside this, we are using an await method, creating add products, and inside it, we are passing this value like title. Then we are passing paths are empty because we are going to be, because it is a price of belong to number. Then p should be small. Keep in mind, otherwise it will give you an error. Then we have description for that, and we can close that. Okay. So we are using add product because if you go to the schema of Prisma DB, so here we have product and we have title, price and description. So we are using this. Okay. So inside this, we are using the await add product method over there. Here you can see add product from will be iTitle problem. It is a model which we have created. So then we after that we can return a new response to it, which is of type JSON dot stringify. Okay. After that, it is of type product. Then we can also have the header properties like content type, which is of type JSON body. Okay, for content type, I can write content type, T should be capital. Then we should have the application. Our data is of JSON type, so we can type application/JSON. And we can format and we can close the complete function. So here now our post function has been completed. So now let's move on to the page. So now the how this particular form actually works. So when we have a on submit function, and when the particular person or submit the after filling all the fields in the form submit, click on submit button. We have a loading functionality also. When loading, the submit will be activated, and after that submit will be called. That will call the function handle submit, and handle submit will do all the things related to the sending the data to the API. So here you can see that a React API call will be done, method post and content application, and with the data which we are retrieve will be converted into a string with the help of JSON.stringify, and after that we are respond will be okay. It will redirect to the product.dashboard. So let's move on to the browser. First of all let start our server by running npm run dev, and when the server gets started, we move on to the browser on localhost 3000/react form, where we will create our React form with the number of fields which we have created in this. Okay, so now let's our server going to be get started. So let's move on to the browser. So now our server get started. Now move on to the React form. React form. Here this is how you can see our title, price and description, and you have submit button over here. So let's type product 2, because product 1 I already typed to test it before it. So it could be 200, it could be 500. Then text product to description, I'll write to description. Okay, then text product to description, and then press submit over there. So wait for a submit, and after submitting, the data could be submitted to the database and it will be redirected to the product-db on the home page. So here you can see that our data is successfully added in the API call with the name test product to $500 and text product to description. So this is how the data will be saved with the help of traditional approach which we had used in the Next.js. So now I hope you easily understand how we can handle data mutation in traditional way of in React.js. So I hope you easily understand how we can handle the data mutation in traditional way of using React.js. So in the coming video, so actually in this you have seen that we have handled number of things. Like here you can see we are handling states within the React product component. Then we are handling the routing, we are handling the form details, and we are making API call. After that we are also handle the loading stage. So this is the traditional approach which we have shown you in this particular video. So in the next video, we are going to explore the powerful feature of app router in Next.js to how we can handle this from in other approach. Okay. So, and that wrapped up in this video. We explore how to perform create operation in Next.js 15 using the traditional way of using React.js. So in the next video, we are using the powerful app router and server action for the Next.js 15 to how we can use another approach of using the app router in Next.js 15. Now we also looked at how this approach simplifies our code compared to traditional way of React handling mutation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more hands-on Next.js content. And also, if you have any questions for the next topic, drop them in the comment below. I will always love hear from you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you.